First fill up for my van, $88.19, $3.43 a gallon. First mod for the new van, Ultra Gauge. This came out of my Saturn, and I bought a new mount for it. I had to mount it low because there's no smooth surfaces higher up, so it's not the most convenient spot, but this is mainly to keep track of my miles per gallon. This truck does not come with a factory MPG calculator, so I have this now. It's all calibrated, 35 gallons on this. I just filled it up right now. So we have 35 gallons, miles per gallon, 24.2. That's obviously wrong. So I have about a 55-mile drive right now. The dealer was kind of far. So I'll go my first 55 miles, and then we'll calibrate this, get this closer to accurate. I'm going to drive 65 on the freeway, and cruise control, hopefully that's 14 MPG. So 103,915 miles, trip meter is zeroed out. Yep, zeroed out. Alright, just got this thing. You're probably going to see the walk around before you see this video. So let's go for a drive. Alright, 14 MPG. That's what I'm aiming for. Freeway is fairly quiet right now. A few cars on the road, so I'll show you guys the status here. 65 miles per hour. GPS 65, so it's accurate. And that 24.9 MPG is obviously off, and that instantaneous 43.7 is obviously off, so that's going to be calibrated. But here's what I wanted to share. This truck doesn't have a tachometer, so that's one of the gauges I chose for the Ultra Gauge to display. I'm mainly displaying all the fuel economy stuff, but I wanted to display the tach. So at 65 miles per hour, I'm just under 2,000 RPM. Seems kind of high for such a massive engine, but I don't know the gearing. Maybe this thing's geared for towing. So at 65, I'm just at under 2,000 RPM. So if I turn off overdrive, that's third gear. And at third gear, it's 2,700 RPM. So overdrive off if you're towing, but I'm not towing, so turn overdrive back on. And we're back to just under 2,000 RPM. Check it out. This guy in the Cobra, he's hypermiling. He's going 55 miles per hour. He wants to save money on fuel. I like that. 50.6 miles traveled. All freeway, just 1 mile a side street, pretty much all freeway. Mostly 65 miles per hour, about 10 miles worth of 55. Let's see what kind of fuel economy a V10 gets. Geo Metro, 50 miles per gallon. Let's see what I get. 2.736 gallons added. Let's get the actual fuel economy. I'm going to be honest with you guys. That first fill up at almost $90 made me cringe. I didn't regret getting a V10, but I almost questioned it because the EPA rates this at 14 MPG and the 4.6 is rated at 19 MPG freeway. That's a big difference. So I was aiming for 14. Actual fuel economy. Shocker. 18.49. And that was mostly 65 miles per hour. I think I could get 20 out of this van. It hurts less now. Let me go ahead and calibrate my Ultra Gauge. I'm in a good mood now. Okay, going to calibrate this real quick. 25.4 MPG. That's obviously wrong. So the way you calibrate this is you just type in how much fuel you added, and then it'll calibrate. Everything is zeroed out. It's going to take a few fill-ups to get this accurate, but average MPG is zeroed out, and we're back at 35 gallons of fuel. Topped off.